IXO. All right. Aixa, are you there? Yes, are you there?
Yes.
Yes, apparently there is some kind of error with Zoom because I have been locked out all of a sudden. Me ha sacado Zoom 2 veces. No es mi internet. It's not my internet because I have just checked that out and it's really okay. It's weird. Anyway, well, we are going to start with our class today, all right? I'm going to share this. In fact, we are going to just make to practice what we have been what we have been studying so far, all right? Up until last class, right? Today we're going to see to reinforce that, all right? We're going to choose a text. So let's see, text. So tell me, Aisha, how are you doing today? Well, how was your day? What did you do? And tell me, what did you do last weekend?
My day was okay. I didn't have much today. And the last weekend I made this.
You made what? Last weekend you made 6?
This.
Ah, so you like to knit?
Yes.
Oh, right, perfect. I think that's really difficult to do, right? Because you need focus, attention, patience, right?
A lot of patience.
All right, so nowadays the weather is very cold, so that's for you to wear. Oh, beautiful, right, excellent. Who taught you?
Internet.
Internet.
Yes.
All right. Wow.
I bought something to start and I watch videos on YouTube.
Wow, that's very interesting because like self-study is sometimes hard because you don't have anybody in front of you who can guide you through the process, but wow, that's so you have a disciplined mind.
Only for that distance because I want to learn English for my own, but I distracted a lot. So
All right. So, oh, that's great. That's great. You're doing that. So you don't like to go out too much, right?
no.
You like to stay at home doing like these interesting things, knitting. All right, that's really how can I say rare these days, because usually people like adolescents, they are like they have to go out every weekend, they have to hang out with friends, they need to. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. In Venezuela, my group of friends isn't like that. We are the weirdest of the class.
They are the weirdest of the class.
The
Why?
trick.
Because they were like you.
Yeah, we don't usually go out to Paris, to the disco. Preferíamos estar como en una casa seguros, donde sí pudiéramos estar, si estuviéramos tomando, si estuviéramos jugando, cualquier cosa, estar seguros.
So you drank with your friends in Venezuela, but in a private home.
Yes.
Oh, it was safer, right? It was safer than going out to a disco party and you don't know if it's going to be like if people are going to hurt you or not.
Yes.
All right.
Only once went to the beach in the other island, but with the mom friend.
You what? You?
We went with
Uh-huh.
our mom friend.
Ah, okay. We went to the beach with your mom's friends.
Yes.
So they were adults.
Sorry?
They were adults, your mother's friends.
No sé qué significa eso.
Adults is
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
all right. Oh, interesting. That's a new way of thinking of partying in a safer way. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, in my case, well, yes, at least in Peru, it's really expensive to do that. I mean, it's like per night is the cheapest. I mean, one of the cheapest houses to alquiler, los más baratos, 500 soles per night. So it's really, really expensive. And yes, so we prefer to go to discos to, yes. Yes. All right. And Isaac, what did you do last weekend?
No man, no. Ah, is my birthday of my cousin, the 15 Paris. No much.
Oh yes, you told me you were going to a party like a quinceañero last weekend, right? On
Yes.
Saturday.
Uh-huh.
And how was it?
Really great.
Really? Did you drink?
A little, see, yes.
Just a little?
No, not little. No.
All right, all right. It lasted for how much?
Huh?
How much time? How much time did it last for until 4 a.m.?
Start 10 o'clock. I went 5 a.m.
4 a.m.
5.
5 a.m. All
Yes.
right. Yeah, it's decent hour, right? And
Yes.
then was there the after party?
No, in my house.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Great, great. Yes, last weekend I think most of us have gone to parties, except for Aixa. She has done something very different. She has decided to make up a sweater, I mean, of wool, a wool sweater. She alone, she has, without any teacher, she just made use of YouTube so she can be guided along this process of knitting a wool sweater. And she has done it it is beautiful. Aixa, could you please show us your wool sweater? Look, Isaac, that's what she made.
Qué chévere.
Yes, it's awesome, right? I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that. No lo podría hacer yo solo.
It's very
I would.
difficult.
Yes. What do you think of that? Patience, right?
Yes.
A lot of patience. Yes, oh my God. Yes, I admire girls sometimes. They do things, and actually girls can do things that men can't. For example, a man, me, I wouldn't be able to cook every day of my whole life for my children. I mean, I would just let them some money, and I would tell them, go to the restaurant and buy your food. I want to have fun. I want to go out. I don't know. I have a life. But girls, they are different. They are like, no, I have to cook for my children, and they cook the whole life until they are like 80 years old. That's wow. What do you think of that, Isaac?
No. What? No, se me fue el internet por un rato.
All right. So I was telling you that I was thinking about how men and women differ. All right. How they are different. You know. For example, I think that men would not be able to cook for their children the whole life every day. I think men would say like, hey, hi son, take $50 and go to a restaurant and have lunch with your friends. I don't know. I need to work. I need to go out with my friends to the beach. I want to be alone. I don't know. But mothers, I mean, women, they are not like that. They are like, I have to wake up very early because I need to prepare breakfast for my son. I need to prepare lunch. I need to prepare everything. And we are so different. And that difference is for example, today with Aixa, she has made something very difficult, and something that a girl, not a girl, but a boy nowadays wouldn't do at the weekend, because it's weekend and it's
Yes.
it's party.
No, it's
Yeah.
very different. And it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yes, that's for me it's great because she is different, and that's great. That's very good. Yeah. All right. So we have had a nice chat. It was great to share with you that. Well, me last weekend I went out with my friends, and yes, on Saturday and on Sunday as well, 2 days in a row. So I needed to let go of my stress. And well, today we're going to do something very interesting. All right, we're going to read a text. All right, we're going to read a text. I'm going to share this page. All right, so look, can you please can you see the screen? Yes.
Yes.
All right. So this is a text about comparative adjectives and adverbs. All right. Well, in the case of adverbs, I'm going to explain you that later, but I just want to know if you understand at first sight this whole text. So, hello, Carol. How are you today? Carol, good afternoon. Yes, so maybe she is having also the audio issues. So we're going to read this text aloud, right? We are going to read, for example, the first paragraph is going to be read by Aixa, all right? Aixa is going to read the title of this text and the first paragraph from this part until this part, all right? Please help us with this reading, Aixa.
What is a consumer society? A consumer is a person who buys things, and a consumer society is a society that encourages people to buy and use goods. Some people think that a consumer society provides people with better lives. People in consumer societies tend to live more comfortably. They eat a wider variety of food. They go to restaurants maybe more than they need.
Very good. Thank you. Next paragraph, please. Isaac, from products until year, please.
Products such as TVs, cell phones, and computers used to be luxuries. Today,
Luxuries.
people can buy these things more easily than ever before. The market for these goods is growing faster all the time. Consumer societies encourage people to buy bigger and better products. For example, smarter phones come up every year.
Perfect. Carol, please continue.
In a consumer society, people are often buying newer and more advanced products. This creates a lot of weight. Nowadays, many people are thinking more seriously about the effects of consumers societies of the environment, and they are trying to become more responsible consumers.
Very good. Thank you. So here we have two new words for today. Goods. What does goods mean, Aixa?
Items that can be bought or sold.
Yes, can be bought or sold. Bought is the past form of
Buy,
buy, and sold the past form of
sell.
excellent, Aixa. Very good. Isaac, the second word new word for today is
Luxury.
luxury. What does this word mean?
Sometimes that is expensive, but not necessary.
Something that is expensive but not necessary. Goods es la mercadería, en otras palabras. Los ítems, las cosas que se venden. Luxury es lujo, all right? So here I want to do emphasis on two words pronunciation, right? This word is pronounced seriously, right? Seriously. Can you listen? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. And this word is pronounced society, all right? Society, societies in this case, societies. So I wanted to add, before we go into this comparative superlative with adverbs, I just want to know if you, what does better mean?
Mejor,
Mejor, wider,
grande, o sea, no sé.
wide es esto.
Ancho, no. ¿Aló?
todo caso ya queda esto aquí. I have just acabo de reportar eso porque it's the third time that Zoom is locking me out, right? All right. So, all right. I'm going to, all right. So guys, I wanted to, I was asking you wide is this? Like ancho, okay? A road is like that. A wider or wide road is wide road.
Amplio.
Ancho,
Amplio.
ancho, ancho, ancho. O amplio también, amplio, yes, very good, amplio, amplio, ancho. Lo contrario de angosto, ¿ok? Wider. Pero wide es el adjetivo, wide, okay? I'm going to write that down here. This is the adjective, wide. And if I want to do the comparative, wider, más amplio, más ancho, right? So they eat a wider variety of food. So they eat a wider variety of food, right? Faster, well, you understand, right? Faster, which is más, faster.
Rápido.
Yes, yes. And bigger.
Grande.
Más grande, yes, because we are talking with the ER, right? Big, grande, bigger, más grande. Newer.
Más nuevo.
Más nuevo.
Nuevo.
Excellent, más nuevo, very good. And smarter.
Más inteligente.
Excellent, very good, very good. So here we are going to do a new topic, así bien cortito, que es como voy a decir ahorita. In Spanish, when you want to describe an action, you do it with adverbs, okay? In Spanish, for example, if you want to say, yo como lento. Lento, ¿qué describe?
Manera.
Exacto, la manera de cómo come. O sea, lento describe al verbo, ¿no es cierto? Yo como lento. ¿Cómo comes? Lento. Entonces, lento, acá ya no es adjetivo. El adjetivo es aquel que modifica o describe a un sustantivo, ¿ok? Si yo digo un carro lento, lento está que modifica a carro. Entonces, lento es un adjetivo. Pero si yo digo yo como lento, lento, aunque se escribe igual en español, no es adjetivo, porque está que describe a una acción. Por ende, es un adverbio. ¿Ok? Todo adjetivo, por así decirlo, que modifique a un verbo es un adverbio. All right? Y eso me lleva to this part. Look. For example, if I say, un carro lento, a slow car. Chequen esto, un carro lento, a slow car, right? Pero si yo quiero decir, yo como lento, en inglés, difiere. See, if this is the adjective that is modified, the adjective, as I told you, modifies the noun, right? An adverb modifies the verb. So in English, we add two letters. Para diferenciar en inglés, los ingleses agregan li. So, a slow car, slow is an adjective. I eat slowly. Okay. Slowly, ¿qué vendría a ser? Adjective or adverb?
Adverb.
Adverb, very good. Por ejemplo, pero algunos adverbios en inglés, algunos irregulares, son igual. Por ejemplo, a fast, this is, you can say a fast cheetah, que es un cheetah que es como un leopardo, I eat fast, okay? So in English, some adjectives can be also adverbs without adding any letter, right? We don't say I eat fastly, no. I fast cheetah, I eat fast, some adverbs. But the standard rule, right? The standard rule is that you have to add to most adjectives this ly at the end of the adjective to make it an adverb. So here we see more. Look, people in consumer societies tienden a vivir more comfortably. Look, comfortable, all right, is, repeat after me, comfortable. Look, the pronunciation is like this, comfortable.
Comfortable.
Very good. Comfortable. So, comfortable is the adjective, es el adjetivo, right? Por ejemplo, one can say a comfortable bus, un bus confortable, cómodo. Que te puedes, you can see, you can be very, you feel that the bus is cozy, is los asientos son buenos, okay? So, a comfortable bus. I eat comfortably. I eat comfortably, all right? This is an adverb, all right? An adverb. So we are not going to dive into this topic very in depth, all right? No vamos a sumergirnos a ese tema así como que a fondo. Just for now, we just need to know that, all right? Just una información a grosso modo, all right? So you can have some kind of base knowledge about this. So later we can talk about it, and you are going to remember at least the basics, right? The essentials. Slow, slowly, comfortable, comfortably, some exceptions, fast, right? The adverb is the adjective that modifies the verb, right? So here it says, people in consumer societies tend to live more comfortably. We are using more, acá, more, comfortably. ¿Por qué comfortably? Comfortably, ¿a qué está modificando? Primero que nada, comfortably, ¿es un adjective o un adverb? No están viendo, ¿no? Pensaba que lo... Sorry, guys, pensaba que estaba compartiendo. So, adverb, right? Adverb. Why is it an adverb? Because it modifies which verb? Live, right? So, live. So a veces, sometimes you want to say, um, I traveled, yo viajé, I traveled comfortably, all right? Yo viajé cómodamente, I traveled comfortably. But when you want to do a comparison, maybe you travel with PRC and you travel with Intrafesa, all right? And you say, I feel that I traveled more comfortably in Intrafesa than in TRC. All right. So that's easy. I mean, we are here just using more, I mean, the comparative more with not with adjectives, but with adverbs. That's the only difference, right? So here we have also today, people can buy these things more easily than. Easily is an adverb. Why? Because easily is modifying by. Comprar más fácilmente, o sea, con más acceso, more access to these items, all right? So buy these things more easily than ever before. Comprar esas cosas más fácilmente que antes. Jamás visto, right? People can buy these things more easily than ever before. Easy is the adjective easy, and the adverb is easily, all right? Easily, fácilmente. In Spanish would be like fácilmente. The words ending in mente are the adjective, right? So that's it. So what else? More seriously here. People are thinking more seriously about the effects of consumer societies on the environment, and they are trying to become more responsible, right? In this case, responsible is an adverb or an adjective.
Adjective.
Very good, adjective, because it's context, right? They want to become responsible, right? They're trying to become more responsible consumers. Perfect. So, did you understand the text? Because we are going to do some questions about this text, or do you want to read it once more?
Once more.
All right. So please, Carol, read the title and the first paragraph, please.
What is a consumer society? A consumer is a person who buys things, and a society is a society that encourages people to buy and use goods. Some people Some people think that a consumer society provides people with better lives. People in consumer societies tend to live more comfortable. They eat a wider variety of food. They go to restaurants more often. They also buy a lot of products, maybe more than they need.
All right, perfect, Carol, thank you. Just to dos observaciones para que puedas tener un feedback. Acá es society, all right? Society. Repeat after me. Society.
Society.
Very good. And here is comfortably. Comfortably,
what?
all right? Yeah, a ver, conmigo es
Come.
Yes, acá voy a poner el look, mira. Comfortably. Right? Comfortably.
Comfortably.
Yes. In English, esta OR no existe. So, honestly, I don't understand. Yo no entiendo la fonética de los ingleses, porque digo, pero ahí está el or, sería como que comfortably. Pero they don't see it. Ellos no ven eso. Dicen que es comfortably. Entonces, es comfortably.
Comfortably. Okay.
Yes. It's weird, believe me. Anyways. So, AIXA, please continue from products until every year.
Products such as TVs, cell phones, and computers used to be luxury. Today, people can buy these things more easily than ever before. The market for these goods is growing faster all the time. Consumer society encourage people to buy bigger and better products. For example, smartphones come out every year.
Isaac, continue, please. Thank you so much, Aixa.
In a consumer society, people are often buying newer and more advanced products. This creates a lot of waste. Nowadays, many people are thinking more seriously about the effects of consumer society or the environment, and they are trying to become more responsible consumers.
Very good. Effects, right? Effects. Feedback for you. Effects. Seriously advanced. All right. Perfect societies. Very good. Yes. And what do you think of this before we continue? What do you think of a consumer society today? What is your opinion? Volunteers? Because you know that right now there is a clock in London, I think, or in Sweden, I don't know the place, when, well, actually, according to scientists, they say that we have only 7 years left to do something for this world. I mean, they say this is because this society is a consumer society. People are like encouraged to buy and to buy and to buy things and things. So that's why industries in China and in the US work and work and work and work because the society is a consumer society. If we would not consume that much, these industries, they don't exist, they would not exist, right? And you know that China and the USA both haven't signed the Kyoto Protocol, right? You know that. So it means that they don't follow any rule for this, I mean, any rule to take care of this environment. Even if they, I mean, they can work, they can make industries or factories function, but they should also take care of this planet, because if they do, they create and they encourage clients to buy and to buy and to buy. This is going to destroy this world, and that's what the scientists in these countries, in Europe and in the USA, have been telling people through TikTok, that if we don't do anything before these 7 years we have left, there is going to have a disaster. An enormous disaster is going to happen. And many people, many scientists, most of them are very alarmed because of this fact, because 7 years can pass very fast, you know? So this is a very interesting topic, guys. So we are going to do this part, all right? Please, number one, who wants to read? Number one.
Me. Everyone agrees that consumer products improve their life. True.
True, yes. Because why? Because people, they like to consume. They are like bound to consume many products, and they buy and buy, right? They buy and buy, and people are encouraged to buy at the end, right, Carol?
Yes, they try buy all the things that they don't need.
Exactly, and that's very sad. Yeah. Number two, Isaac.
These days, consumer goods are hard to find. False.
False. Why? Because consumer goods are
Hard is more easily.
Easier to find. Acá no pongo easily porque, por una sencilla razón. Look. Today, people can buy these things more easily than ever before. Easily va acá porque tenemos el buy. They can buy these things more easily than ever before, right? So this is an adverb. But here, if we want to modify this statement, right? Here it says, these days, consumer goods are, y cuando tenemos el verbo be, remember that usually here we are going to find an adjective. So they are hard to find. They are, in this case, easy to find, right? Easy to find. But if we want to say that today these goods are más easy to find than before, we can say these days consumer goods are easier to find. Ya el than se sobreentiende que es than before, porque estamos acá diciendo these days, right? Okay, so Aixa, number 3.
Many people want luxury products these days. It's true.
True. What does luxury mean?
Artículo de lujo.
Sorry?
Artículos de lujo.
Yes, very good. Artículo de lujo. Number 4, Carol, please.
Consumer societies help the environment. Is false.
False, yes. Yes. One of the China, for example, oh my God, before I used to like China because I said China is a great country, you know, they do many things. I mean, they do anything they do is good. The economy, right? The president, the culture. But I don't know if you have seen the news. No sé si han visto las noticias que yesterday was the first case in the world and in history of H5N8, H5N8, gripe aviar in a person. And that is alarming people in China. It's a city near Wuhan. I don't know what they are doing, experiments with that, because only happens in China. In Peru, it doesn't happen. And any of that stuff. So here, letter A, Isaac. Do you remember this word, the missing word here?
See, they eat what was that? Was
Why?
whited? No.
Wider.
UPCH, yeah, wider.
Wider, very good, wider. So they eat a wider variety of food, right? And they are trying to become
More responsible.
Responsible, right? Responsible. Very good. They are trying to become more responsible. All right, this is not all right. Compare the blue. We have this is just about this comparative. We're going right now to, because today I want you to talk, right? So we're going to see something cute, right? And I want you to tell me your opinion. We are going to see a small video, all right, about this topic in China. And then please pay attention because we are going to, we talk about that. We are going to do a comparison of today with before. We are going to use the simple past. We're going to use adjectives, the comparative, the superlative, and more adjectives for maybe clothes because of this, because of what we are going to see in this video, okay? So mind what you see, what you listen. So we are going to talk.
Now a new subtype.
We're going to talk smoothly. So
Now a new subtype of the coronavirus has been detected near Shanghai. It is something that the world hasn't seen before. China's massive outbreak is already making the world nervous. It could fuel another major outbreak in other parts of the world. China's own response is also weakening the global fight. More in this next report.
It is not over yet. The Wuhan virus has morphed again. A new subtype has been detected in China. It has been named BA.1.1. It doesn't match with any existing variants. This virus was found in Suzhou, a city next to Shanghai. The patient is showing mild symptoms, but nothing can be taken for granted. China is witnessing its biggest Wuhan virus outbreak yet, and Beijing's response is putting lives at risk. The relentless spread has created the perfect conditions for a virus to morph and spread. Shanghai is one of the biggest hotspots in China right now. 26 million people are under a lockdown. Chinese President Xi Jinping has made a vow. He has promised to minimize disruption to the economy. Here is the result of that. Workers are living inside factories in Shanghai now. At this milk factory, almost 1,000 workers now sleep in every day. They sleep on sofas. Such measures might keep the milk factory running, but they also create an environment for the virus to spread. It's not just the factories. Even traders are staying in offices these days. At one of the trading floors, traders have been given airbeds, instant noodles, and emergency kits to survive. The message is clear. Whatever happens, Chinese companies will keep their operations going. Some of the policies are downright inhumane, like this one. Shanghai health authorities are separating children from their families. If the parents catch the virus, the children are taken away. This picture recently went viral. It is from the Shanghai Clinic Center for Public Health. Dozens of children are being kept here. The wards and hallways are crowded. 2 to 3 kids share the same bed, and their parents are nowhere to be seen. Chinese treatment protocols have come under fire too. Instead of tried and tested drugs, Chinese authorities are pushing unproven cures, like honeysuckle, rhubarb root, and sweet wormwood herb. Beijing is sending these cures to their allies too. Specialists in Chinese medicine have been dispatched to Cambodia and Pakistan. High volume of cases, office quarantines, and the use of unproven cures. These factors are creating an environment for the virus to thrive. They are a threat not just for Chinese citizens, but for the rest of the world too. That could be forced to fight another virus from China.
WeOn is now available in your country. Download the app.
So I'm not going to talk too much right now. I just want to listen to your opinions about this. Please compare the situation we are living right now with before, maybe 10 years before, and please, I wanted to give me your opinions. Who wants to go first?
We're gonna die.
Sorry?
We're gonna die.
It's really this is another variant because today in the morning I saw that there were this variant of H5N8, which is the La gripe aviar, and this gripe aviar is another major new that is being spread all around the world, and is creating alarm, right? Because gripe aviar existed, right? Gripe aviar existed, but only in animals, not in human beings. So, do you think we lived better lives 10 years before or not? Yes or no? Why?
Maybe yes, because we don't have to worry about get sick. But now, thank you to the COVID, we learn to protect ourselves, stay safe, and hygienic, maybe.
Or what? Sorry? Hygienical? I cannot hear you that very much, that word, the last word.
No sé cómo se dice higiénico, como limpio.
Ah, hygienical. Yes, hygienical. That's good. Yes, yes. So yeah, before we didn't have to worry about getting, because about is a preposition, right? About getting sick, right? About getting sick. Yes. So do you think before was a safer than now? Only in the health domain, right? Solamente en el campo de salud. All right. Did you feel good or worried, or like did you feel that you lost that hope is to be lost with this video? What did you feel with this video?
The hope.
Hope es esperanza. Hope.
I think it's different for different people based on the experience. People who lost family, lose family, is pessimist.
They are pessimists.
Yes, but people who who is alive about pandemic is very optimistic.
All right, so people who have not lost any family or any relative, they are more optimistic. That is what you said, right?
Yes.
All right.
Sometimes
yes,
unconscious.
Unconscious sometimes. Yes. Yes, that is a good perspective, to be honest. For example, if I lose my friend, my best friend, for example, or my brother, if he dies, I'm going to feel more pessimistic, and I'm going to think about this pandemic, that this is almost the over for this world. Yes, you're right. You're right. And what did you feel, Carol, when you after watching this video?
A little pessimist
I
about I felt a little pessimist about the video because I think about the future. I think in different moments of our life we can live epidemics or pandemics.
Pandemic, yes. And Carol, have you ever did you see this Simpson series that they are like they are saying things or events that are going to happen in the future for sure? Did you see that?
Yes, it's very strange.
That is the strangest part. That is the strangest part of this year, because I heard, and apparently that was true, because the Simpson, there was like a picture in the wall of Homero Simpson, right? About las Torres Gemelas, cuando hubo ese evento, and it was before this event happened. Before this event happened, they had this picture on the wall in The Simpsons. So, and for this year, The Simpsons has said that a new variant of COVID-19 would appear, that this variant would attack children, and that this variant would be like one of the harshest, like more dangerous, and that would be the reason why nations would close. I mean, would be again in quarantine, and it's happening. I mean, if this is true, I'm going to go out with my friends every day, and before there is another quarantine, or maybe I want to go with my family in Chiclayo and spend time together, because right now we are having fun. We are happy because in Peru we don't have that problem. We are, I mean, if you go out without your protection, it's okay because you have the 3 vaccines, you're protected, so it's okay. But what would happen if this new variant comes to Peru? Can you imagine?
I hope not imagine.
Me too, honestly, because we are living a better life right now than last year. Do you remember?
What?
We are living right now, we are living a better life than last
Yes.
year.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, of course.
Yes, because at least we can go out.
But I think we live like this for many years, more years. They live more
Do you think
years.
so?
Yes.
Wow. Some people say that this stuff of COVID-19 will end up in the virus of zombies. Even though what I say is crazy, but to be honest, before COVID-19, and there were rumors that said, oh, there is a new a new yeah a new virus that is affecting people, and it's going to make nations go into quarantine. We were like, oh my god, that's only rumors. That was in 2019, and then that came true. That became true, and now they're saying this is going to end up in the zombie virus. And 4 years ago, okay, 4 years ago, an audio appeared, all right, and this audio is, I don't know the source of this audio, but it is said that this audio was captured by NASA, right, by NASA. And this audio was caught, lo cogieron. Okay, I'm not going to say that, it's just la persona pasiva. And some people in the deep web, do you know deep web? Yes, so some people in the deep web caught, right? The past form of catch, caught this audio from NASA, because people in the deep web, they know how to do these kind of things, like, all right. So they caught this audio and then they spread lo repartieron in the internet. And this audio is about a man who says, hello, I don't want to make you feel afraid of anything, but just have a listen to this audio found by this. I mean, I don't see that there is any kind of like if they want to gain money, because this video is not being posted by himself. He just spread it on the internet, and other people are spreading this audio like this. Can you listen? Can you hear?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
250 survivors underground. I repeat.
But I think I should put it in English subtitles. We are in English class. But they talk about a virus, BTR virus. That's the zombie BTR. And you know what? I don't know how can I find this again, but in 2015, there was viral videos that were saying, hey, why Google Maps have included a place to protect yourself from zombies, and it's placed between Mexico and the USA. Why? And then this, after 3 years after that, this audio appeared. And honestly, I think sometimes that this might be true, because I don't know. Look, I'm going to message. Anyway, I don't think this is it is in English, but let's.
We're down here. I repeat, we're down here. Out of base, 101. Respond. No more communication. We just have the old radio. I repeat, we just have the old radio. All of our communications are down. We need support here. We're dying. I repeat, and we have no clean water. We just have clean water for 2 or 3 days. Stop. Clean water for 2 or 3 contaminated. Oh, people are dying. 50 coming out now.
The radiation.
Radio. We have nothing.
Look.
Against the BTR virus. BTR virus is contaminating everything. It's infecting everything. I repeat, the BTR virus is all over the zone. Here. I'm going to give you our location. Find us when whoever is able to find us. Please help us.
Latitude. And this is the video, the short one, because on the complete one, there is the year, and he says the year here. Look, that's the date.
Whoever is listening to this, we're not able to contact with our base. Repeat. Actual date is February 17th. February 17th. 2057.
So, there is also one thing that also makes sense with this, because I don't know if you know that the stars you see in the sky, did you know that they no longer exist? I mean, if a star is like 105 million años luz, okay, años luz, that's said in English. Like 105 million light year, all right, let's imagine. So if they disappear or if they explode, it's going to take this time of years so we can not see that star anymore. For example, if the moon, si la luna, if the moon explodes or it's hit by another asteroid and it disappears, it would take nos tomaría 4 minutes to see that. I mean, if the moon disappears, we are going to continue to see the moon. After 4 minutes, we will see that there is nothing. So that means that, for example, if one alien, if one alien lives on 100 light years, all right, 100 light years, this alien can see, let's imagine that the Earth 100 years before. And that's how you can see the past, the future, according to the science. And you can do it also reversely. I mean, if you can see also the future, but it's impossible for us to do that because we don't have that machinery, right? But they suppose that if alien existed, and if they were this distance far away from the Earth, they would be able to see the past or the future according to the distance. So that would be the explanation why this audio was captured by NASA, by NASA, and it's giving us a message. And honestly, this kind of radiation of the sun is like, it's not something that is false, it's true. And this kind of virus as well is very sad, because I don't imagine this year 2057 in that situation, and this spot for as a shelter, all right, ese lugar para refugio in the USA for anti-zombie. So that is very weird. So Carol, in my case, I believe this, and at the same time, I don't, because I don't have proof, I don't have anything. I just listen to this kind of news and I say, that might be true, that might be false. So I give it 50-50. So what do you think of that, Carol, of this recently played audio?
I think it can be true because there are more information that well, in internet in different supports that are true, but authorities, countries esconden.
They are like hiding.
Yeah,
hide.
Or tergiversan the information.
They change the true meaning.
Manipulate, no, information.
Manipulate.
But for that, I think it could be true.
All right. So for you, this information, it can't be true, right? Okay. That's a good point. It can be true. Yes. All right. And how about you, Isaac? What do you think of this?
I think the NASA have very information, but I don't think this audio it's true. Because I live day
by day.
O sea, vivo día a día y I don't know. No, I don't live in this audio.
It's tough. I don't believe in this stuff.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Yeah, it's good to have it's good to have this kind of contrary opinion so we can develop a conversation. So in this case, you, Aixa, what do you think of that?
I think it's true. The government and the NASA and scientists hide a lot of things of us. I don't know why. I don't know if it's for the panic of the people.
Mhm.
We are not prepared for that. If they tell us something like that. Even if we believe that, I don't think everyone make a change for that.
Yes, because if this whole stuff of the audio and the destruction of the earth by that time, by this year, would be true, and if NASA would tell this to the population, I mean, everybody would panic. Everybody would go to the banks, and they would thieves would go out of prison. People would panic, go to the banks and take money and make many bad things because they say, oh my God, hope is lost. So why should I study? Why should I work? Why should I stay at home? I should just go out and live a bad life. So yes, that's a good perspective as well. If that would be true, then NASA would hide that truth from us, right? Yeah. And how how many hours, Carol, did you sleep yesterday? Sorry for the change of this topic, but I just want to know how many hours did you sleep yesterday, Carol?
Maybe 6.
So I slept.
I slept almost 6 hours.
Why? Why so? Why that amount of hours is few hours, poco?
Yes, because I had to qualificate student works.
Okay, so that is that I have to grade students' homeworks, right? Grade is calificar o también nota.
Okay. I had
So yes, continue. Yes, repeat that. I
grade studies exams.
students' exams.
Student exams. Yes.
All right. Had to grade them. And did you have dinner yesterday or not?
Yes, I had dinner with my
Yes,
family.
I did.
I did dinner.
Yes. Didn't you? Yesterday I didn't have lunch with my family because I had to go to a meeting. So I had lunch with I had lunch outside. I ate out. I ate out. Comí afuera. I ate out. So who in this class ate out yesterday?
Me, no.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me. Yes, not me. Isaac,
Not me.
why?
My mom, pollo a la brasa.
Boat,
Yes.
boat.
Pollo a la brasa. I ate this.
All right, you ate that. Oh my God, pollo a la brasa is very delicious, honestly. Pollo a la brasa, you cannot find that dish in any other part of the world. I mean, if you go to China or Korea, I respect their culture, but pollo is so, I mean, it's not delicious. They don't include salt for preparing it. So it's chicken without salt and just it's boiled chicken in water, that's all. And they eat mayonnaise, and the mayonnaise is without salt. So I don't know where or how can they find their food delicious. Maybe they don't realize that because they have never eaten a pollo a la brasa. So Aixa, in Venezuela, is there any kind of food similar to pollo a la brasa?
Yes, the pollo
Yes.
exists in Venezuela, but it's not that common. It's not common than here.
It's not as common as here.
Not common as here.
All right. Yeah. Oh, all right. So, what is the dish that people like to eat the most?
Outside, I think is something called cachapa. It's like a
Changa?
cake made
Here as
of
well.
corn.
Like what? Sorry?
It's like a pancake, but it's made of corn, which is
Circular, right?
yes.
Like in Peru? In Peru, we do eat also cachangas.
No, cachapas.
Cachap. Okay. I didn't hear that. Cachapas. Okay. So people eat that very much. All right. And how do you find Peruvian's food?
It's delicious.
It's delicious, right? It's very delicious. Yes.
A lot of variety.
And yes, there is a lot of variety. Yes. And it's more delicious when you eat something. For example, if you eat carapulcra and you eat it in a restaurant, what?
What is carapulcra?
You haven't eaten carapulcra?
No.
And you hate it?
What?
¿Comimos carapulcra? No hay comido.
It's delicious, honestly. The carapulcra is delicious. But my advice for you is if you want to eat Peruvian dish, you need to go to not to a luxurious restaurant, because in my opinion, Peruvian dish should not be eaten in a luxurious restaurant because they don't have, no tienen esa mano to prepare. I mean, because the true chefs are the old people, the old woman, la abuelita que cocina, tiene la mano, right? So, and they do not live in a luxurious restaurant. They live in a simple house.
The house food.
What?
The house food is more delicious than
Yes, as well.
other food.
Yes, house food. Yes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes. So, and did you miss your country's food when you came to Peru and you stayed there and you stay here for a long time?
Yes, I miss the food of my country, but here, uh, there, there is a lot of Venezuelans, and I can eat food of my country here. It was difficult to
Here also there is, right?
okay.
Difficult too?
It was difficult to no sé cómo se dice acostumbrarse.
To get used to.
It's difficult to get used to the food here because it had a lot of condiments.
Condiments.
Mhm.
So in your country, you don't use condiments a lot.
A lot, no.
Okay. All right. Oh, so I didn't eat Venezuela food. I didn't eat Venezuela food, but I would like to eat someday. I remember when I was in the university, there were a lot of Venezuelan guys. They were like, Venezuelan boys are really tall and they have a lot of muscles. Yes, and I was like, he's Venezuela, because I thought why? Because he's big. He's like, oh my god. And they were like, arepa, ¿cómo tu arepa? It was, yeah. How much is that? It's like 3 soles. At that time, I didn't have money that much. So I was like, I want to try, but I don't have money. And my friends ate and they said it was delicious. I would like to try someday.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that for you? What is the most delicious dish in Peru?
I think the most is lomo saltado.
Lomo saltado is the most delicious dish in Peru, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, no, lomo saltado.
Lomo saltado. Yes. Wow, I didn't feel the time. No sentí el tiempo. So guys, we have come so far today with our class. It was a conversation class today. I wanted to talk with you in English, and so tomorrow we are going to continue with other topics, all right? Previous to the examination. So thank you. Do you have any questions so far to me about English, about some topic, about some grammar?
No, I am good.
Everything is clear?
Yes.
So what are we doing on Wednesday?
The final exam
We what?
on Wednesday is the final exam.
Yes, we are taking INT form. We are taking the final exam, all right? We are taking the final exam. And well, guys, I just wanted to tell you right now, thank you for coming to my class. And it was interesting to talk with you about these kind of topics of the future, about this virus, your thoughts about these topics, and also your perception about Peru's dish and culture. Thank you for coming today, guys, and take care. See you tomorrow, okay? Don't forget tomorrow, 6 p.m. All right? Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye. Take care.
You too.